What's up, my brothers? What's up? This is K Solo. You already know. This is the motherfucking K Solo from what? From the YouTube channel. Y'all heard? What's up, peoples? Anyway, listen. I was thinking, right, about the shit that happened a couple years back. Man. This is like when I first started, doing my thing, going crazy. Had the car accident. Fucked up my eye vision, so I knew I couldn't box no more, so it was over, it was a wrap. So that's when I started acting up. You feeling me? Yes, and I'm laying down in my bed right now like I used to. But the only difference is I got a Galaxy Note 9. You know what I'm saying? And my equipment is right over here. All my stuff is right there. But anyway, check this out. This happened, right? This shit happened. It was a family against family thing, right? We moved, we came from Puerto Rico, me, my mother, my brother Frankie, my sister Maria, Marilyn, Mimi, Michelle, Angie, the whole family. This was the last time that we went to Puerto Rico and we went to live over there, but we couldn't because our grandfather was too fucking much. You feel me? Too much. So we came back. So in the place that my brother was living with his wife, he let all of us go in there, you know what I'm saying? We only stood there like for about a month. Then my mother got another crib and we was out of there, you feel me? That's when we moved right back to 183rd in Katona and Prospect. That we used to call it Rocksteady Block, you know what I'm saying? That's where all the Rocksteady, Bucky, Kuriaki, my boy Flex, I don't give a fuck what niggas say. Flex is my motherfucking dude. I know Flex for years. I don't give a fuck what he did. The man always gave me love. Even though he put $15,000 contract on me, but that's okay. That's okay. 15,000. I kind of find that kind of cheap. I know it would have been like 50,000. You know what I'm saying. But anyway, thank God it was only 15,000 because it would have been 50,000. Somebody would have took that contract. Even though my man that we raised, Little Pete, took that contract, and he was supposed to come to my house like nothing happened. Yo, Solo, let's go smoke a blunt. And I was supposed to go outside to the hallway, smoke a blunt, and he was supposed to shoot me right there. That was the fucking plan. And what happened? A year later, Little P got blown the fuck up. I ain't crying for that. Fuck him. You feeling me? Anyway, this shit, bro, happened in 1984. 1984. Long time. So now, this is what happened. The dudes that was living in that building, in that block, there was 7 brothers. There was 7 brothers. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it was 6. 6 or 5. 5 or 6. But these motherfuckers were weightlifters. All these brothers used to pick up weights, especially the oldest one. Weightlifter, no question. They all was weightlifters. They all was, but they couldn't fight for shit. Anyway, this is what happens. One day, my sister China, this dude that I forgot his name. I had a girl. When I came from Puerto Rico, I brought a girl. Her name was Sonia. God rest her soul. She died of AIDS. Full-blown AIDS. I'm sorry. I brought her here. She decided to leave me and went to Brooklyn, started fucking around with some other dudes over there. And you already know what happened. She caught that AIDS. She came back to Puerto Rico and died. I'm sorry, Sonia, one of my first true love. Yes, I ain't gonna front. But anyway, now, when we came back from Puerto Rico, me and Sonia was the last ones to come back from Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was in the house. When I got to my brother's house and my ex-sister-in-law, I was like, God damn, this house is packed. Packed to the fucking T. So what I did, everything was good. We knew we was gonna be there quick, you know what I'm saying? Not for long. Everything was good. One day, this dude, the one that I'm talking about, that after a while, he became, how can I say, he became one of after a while, his brother, the dude that I'm about to talk about right now, his name was Wang, I think it was. He was like the leader of the brothers. Or was the oldest. I think it was the oldest one. He was the leader. The second one was the dude that, I forgot his name. And this motherfucker, how can I say, he stole my girl. He stole my girl, Sonia. You know, he didn't really stole her. Sonia had a problem that Sonia couldn't be with one guy. Like, she could be with you like for about 4 or 5 months and that's it. And she would leave you with no explanations, no reasons whatsoever. And this is something that was told to me. Many people in Puerto Rico told me this shit that went out with her. Say, yo, Solo, not Solo, they used to call me Solo, Junebug or Junior. Yo, Junebug, don't go out with that girl. That girl's gonna hurt your heart, man. She goes with people for a couple months and she leaves them. So I was like, nah, don't worry about that. That's not gonna happen to me. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah. But the fuck I know. I was fucking, 16 years old. So anyway, I started fucking around with this girl, all right? We come from Puerto Rico, you know, it's a beautiful thing. I had to hide from my grandfather because my brother, Frankie, used to go out with her. And just like Frankie, she only was with Frankie for 1 month and she left Frankie. Couldn't deal with my grandfather, my grandmother. They was too much, like I said. So Frankie was only with her for 1 month. So when I went to Puerto Rico, of course, one day she comes visit us. I mean, one day me and Frankie and a bunch of us, we talking war stories, and she's walking by. And let me tell you, Sonia was a beautiful, beautiful woman, beautiful body, beautiful woman. She knew English. I mean, perfect woman, top 10. So she's walking down, blah, 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 and everybody started looking at her like, what's up, mommy? She's quiet. And I came up and I said some shit like, yo, leave her alone, man. Don't you see that girl? I don't want to talk to none of you bums. And she turned around and she said, thank you. So I said, you're welcome. So that was it. Boom. Next thing you know, one day, she comes in front of my mother's house. You know, she's in my mother's house. She's visiting my mother, my grandmother. They talking. I'm hearing. I'm building a fucking latrine. All right? I'm building another fucking latrine because that's where I was sharing at and fucking latrines, okay? We already had a latrine. And we had bathrooms in the house, and the real good house, the cement house, the 2 beautiful houses that I built, but I couldn't use the fucking toilet. The only one that could use the toilet was my brother Frankie, my grandfather, my grandmother, my mother. And that was not by my mother's choice. That was by my grandfather, because he was a scumbag. Because so far, you know, there's too many people here. So there's a lot of shit. So that could fill up so quick, cheap motherfucker. You know, it was only like $70 to empty that shit out, bro. You know, I'm telling you, I love my grandfather, man. He taught me well, but he was a son of a bitch. All right? So anyway, I'm in New York now. So I see the brothers, I see that these 5 brothers, 6 brothers, whatever, they got the whole block locked down. So I remember one day I wanted to buy some weed and I didn't know where to buy no weed. Remember, I was in Puerto Rico for like 11 months. I didn't know nothing right now. So when I got that search thing, I said, yo, any of you dudes know where I could buy some weed? They said, yeah, over there, blah, blah, blah. I went, I bought the weed, everything was okay. I didn't know that the bitch that I had, Sonia, was fucking around with one of the brothers. I didn't know this shit, bro. It broke my heart. It really did. But I was young. You know, it happens. It happens. Puppy love. Feeling me? So, what happens? One day, after Sonia breaks out, everything is done. Sonia breaks out. It's cool. It's calm. Shit is done. What happens? My sister China starts arguing with that dude's wife, the second brother that's in charge. They start arguing. What happens? His girl, that dude's girl, the brothers, I'm calling about the brothers, you know what I'm saying? His girl, the second brother's in charge, his girl was supposed to be the bitch of the block, the bitch that knocks the bitches out. But what happened? My sister knocked the bitch out. They didn't knock her out, but you know what I'm talking about, whipped her, gave up the whipping of a lifetime. Bing, bang, bing, boom, boom, bang. I was in tear. I was hanging out with the Hughes boys. That's my crew from back in the days. Feel me? That was my crew, hanging out with them, or I was hanging out with Rocksteady, one of those guys I was with. So what happens, after that shit happens, my sister starts whipping the bitch. Bing, bang, bang, bing, boom, boom, bang. My brother gets in and stops the fight. My brother went to stop the fight to pull my sister off of this bitch, because my sister's killing this bitch. What they do? They jump my brother. The 6 brothers. They jump my brother. My brother Peter took it. Okay. Boom. They called me. No. I got to the block. I remember, I'm walking, papa, I go upstairs, my mother told me, Papi, this is what happened, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what? Where's Peter at? He's in Danny's house. I said, that's what I gotta know. Bye, I'll be back. Boom, I left. First thing I did, I went to go get my boys, the Hughes boys, no question. So I went, I talked to Felipe. Yo, Felipe, this was going down. Blah, 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 blah. Remember, I met Felipe as boxing. You feeling me? I met Felipe as boxing, but I had to leave for 11 months. So the friendship that me and Felipe had at that time, it was a friendship, but it was not too much of a friendship because remember, we just met, we was boxing, we sparred once or twice, and I got down with the crew, but I had to leave like a couple of weeks later to PR, and I stood there 11 months, but I came back, he recognized me. And yo, you're a Hughes boy? I said all day, every day. So boom, okay. We got, Felipe was like, yo, we're gonna go there tomorrow. Fine. Now, I go to Rocksteady's block, and there's my man, He-Man. I said, yo, He-Man, I need something, bro. He said, yo, I got you. I'll be back. Matter of fact, come back in 2 hours. I have something for you. Nigga gave me a 6-shot shotgun, bro. Sold off. Beautiful motherfucker. Pure, no pellets, bro. No fucking pellets. This is just gonna knock your head apart, bro. Even that kind of shotgun. No pellets. None of that shit. We ain't shooting ducks. You feeling me? So, we go. I go and I get the gun. Give me 1 second, guys. So, working? Okay, yeah. All right, it's working. Yeah. So anyway, so what happens is that I go get the shotgun, right? We were supposed to meet that day. That day we were supposed to meet. That night we were supposed to go to my block, the block where my brother Peter was living at, where the guys jumped my brother. We were supposed to go that night, right? So now, before I go home, I go and I got the shotgun with me in the bag. So I stop in the park and I sit down. So the next thing you know, there's some two or three people there talking, 2 or 3 guys talking. I'm a young kid. They talking and they look at me and they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I looked a little upset. So I'm like, I told them what happened, the story and shit. And they were like, yo, fuck that, man. Yo, if you see the motherfucker, man, fuck them up. Those guys think they tough. These dudes that was in the park knew them. They knew the brothers. The brothers was well known. They was they used to pick up weight and they used to be beating up people. So they was known for that. So the 3 dudes that was drinking, they were like, yo, fuck that though. Fuck those niggas up, man. Then when I showed them the shotgun, oh, forget about it. Yo, they started giving me liquor. Now, I'm getting drunk. Matter of fact, I'm not getting drunk. I got drunk. You feeling me? So now, when I got drunk, I'm chilling. I said, yo, I gotta go. Because I'm looking at my watch and this is the time. You feeling me? Oh, boom, I break out. I drop off the shotgun. I give it to my mom. I say, mommy, one thing, hold this, put it away, and I'll be back. I bounce. I go back to Hughes Avenue, Hughes, Belmont, Arthur. That was the area. Boom, I go back. I'm supposed to meet up with the guys. Now, we got 3 bands full of Hughes boys. We had at least, I think it was 2 38s, another shotgun, and a 45, if I remember. And, everybody had 007s, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? So we was packed. Oh, and with my shotgun, that would have been 2 shotguns. You feel me? It was ready to die. Boom, what happens? We go. They come, they pick me up. We all get in the van, boom, boom, boom. We going to my house now. But what happens? That another brother got into some beef. And this was a chapter. This was one of our chapters. The chapter was the Wild Style Hughes Boys. Remember, we was just regular Hughes Boys. The chapter that we had, one of the chapters was Wild Style Hughes Boys. This chapter, I think, was chapter 10 or 11, or 10 or 9. We had up to 13 chapters, or 12 or 13. I think it was 12. 13 was a bad luck. So what happens is that Felipe went and turned everything around. He said, okay, look what we're going to do. We're going to go to these dudes first. We're going to rep over there. And then after we finish, we're going to go to your block. I mean, that's crazy. That's young shit. You know how young niggas are? We don't think. We're going to go beat some shit up, fire some bullets, and then we're going to go back to my block and do the same thing? Okay. Now, we go to my block. My mom's, everybody looking out the window like, oh my God, yo, Junie's there. That's what they call me, Junie. Yo, Junie, Solo's there, Solo's there. They didn't call me Solo, but you guys, they used to call me Junebug. Yo, Junebug is there, Junebug's outside. Oh my God, mommy. Telling my mother, yo, he got 3 bands full of guys. So the people, You know what I'm saying? The people that had beef with, they were living right there too in the same building. They saw what was going on. So they called the brothers, yo, don't come over here, bro. They got 3 fucking bands, bro, and these niggas are deep. They deep. I'm talking about a band, bro, a proper band could hold, man, 15 dudes if you put them in there properly. You feeling me? 15 dudes with no seats, no nothing in the band. 15 dudes, and that's 30, that's 40, 45 people you could throw in that motherfucker, okay? And it was packed. So when I go upstairs, this is, yo, go get the shotgun. I'm going to get the other shotgun for, the shotgun that I got to go take care of the wall over there. Then we're going to come back. But what happens? Fucking Landy, and he had a rank. Everybody's going now, right? The last band is Landy. So Felipe says, yo, go with Landy and take the shotgun with Landy. So Landy comes and he's like, no, you can't come in here. So I couldn't argue with this fucking idiot because at that time he had a rank. He was bigger than me in the rank. So I didn't want to, I didn't want to go through that, then, you catch a violation. You feeling me, guys? So I'm like, they say, yo, take it upstairs and come back. What happens? I take it upstairs, I come back, they broke out. Left me, bro. Left me. Bro, they left me. Landy got his. Landy got his the next day. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. He got 15 minutes of a whipping. All right? I gave him 5 myself, just me by myself. Man, I laced that dude up so bad, B, that he had to go to the hospital for a couple of days, bro. 15 minutes, 5 minutes each. All right? And I was healthy. I was healthy that time. I wasn't boxing no more, but I was healthy. You feeling me? And I still had my speed. I still had my punches, everything. So I'm breaking this nigga's face, B. I broke his nose. I think I broke the eye socket. I broke his eye socket. That's when Felipe said, okay, that's it. Let the rest of the brothers, fuck him up. Felipe knew I was boxing. Felipe knew that my hands is lethal. You know what I'm saying? So Felipe sends 2, 3 brothers, Bing, Crazy Eddie, boom, fucking him up, whatever. He got his. He got his, bro. But let me tell you what happened in the fight when they left me. When I go downstairs, I see nobody. I'm like, what the fuck? I got the shotgun in my hand. The shotgun's back upstairs. So when I'm back downstairs to go downstairs again, they left. Guess what? The motherfucking brothers are coming. In their car. 2 cars are coming. I see. They get off the car. They're like, what's up now? What's up? Where's your peoples now? So I looked at these motherfuckers. I'm like, all right, hold up. Wait for me right here. Boom, I go upstairs. My mother's begging me, Papi, please don't go. I said, Mommy, it's either they're going to come up here and they're going to do damage to us, or I go downstairs, and if there's any damage, they'll do it to me only, or I do damage to them. It's it's one of the things what you want to pick. My mother thought about it, said, go ahead, Papi. Gave me a kiss, gave me her blessing. I go down, I cock it, click, click. Remember, 6 shots, it was 4. Click, click, one in the chamber, ready to blow up. So when I go downstairs, I see them, they right in the corner. So they talking that bullshit. See, I told you those niggas ain't gonna come. When I came, I said, what's up? Boom! I shot that shit one time. Niggas just spread it. I shot it one time. But that one shot, fucking cops must have been around the area or something. Oh, I heard, whoop, 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 the police. So I'm like, holy shit. I run up the stairs, 3rd floor. You know what I'm saying? I run up the stairs. I drop off the shotgun. I go back downstairs. The fucking brothers, they talking to the police. Yo, that's him right there. He's the one that shot the gun. He's the one. The cop, I'm like, yo, listen, officer. I ain't do nothing. I don't know what they talking about. They jumped my brother. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck I was going to say? Oh, yeah, I got the shotgun upstairs, officer. Yeah, I shot it because they did that to my brother. Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? They started snitching on me. So I came, I said, yo, officer, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He jumped my brother, officer. So I'm telling him to fight on one-on-one with me, and he don't want to fight on one-on-one with me. So the officer looks at him, but this man's a grown-up. And I was like, I don't care. So one of his boys, the white boy brothers, like we call them the white boy brothers, he goes and he's talking about, oh, I'll fight you. This nigga's a grown man, bro. This nigga was like in his fucking 20s, bro. I'm fucking 16 years old. This nigga's like 24, 25. And stocky. One of the workout buddies or whatever the fuck the nigga was built too. What happened? The cops said, yo, you wanna go at it? And my mom said, no. He's only 16 years old. So the cop right there stopped it because I was 16. I was a minor. This nigga's 25 or 24. I said, yo, fuck that. I swang at that dude. Whoom! The dude dogged this shit. I almost hit the police. Thank God I didn't hit him. The police moved back. So one of the police said, yo, let him fight. Fuck it. Bro, for the first time in my life, I beat the shit out of a 25-year-old man. Okay, for me, that's old. I was 16, 25, weightlifter. I beat him like a runaway fucking slave, B. You feeling me? But the first thing that happened when the fight was about to go on, the motherfucking family, his boy be like, all right, they start clapping, so he picks up his hands like he won the fight or some shit like that. So everybody like, yeah, and I'm looking at everybody like, okay, motherfuckers. So next thing you know, when we're getting ready to go, I'm doing my thing. I sweated my mother's grave, sweated my brothers, Frankie, Peter, my sister, my other sister, my nephew. I swear to all of them, bro. Because I don't need to lie, man. I whipped that man so bad that the cops had to stop. The cops stopped me and said, yo, you know how to fight. You're a boxer. And I looked at the cop, see, he has Golden Glove. The cop looked at the big dude with the big muscles and everything all dizzy, his eyes all whipped up. Niggas said, wow, you let this 16-year-old kid beat the shit out of you. Cops were fucking with the dude. So now I knew if I would stay there, they were going to try to do something stupid. Then I would have to shoot one of them. Oh, they shoot me. Boom. I said, yo, officer, take me to my friend's house. Because, I got a fun feeling once you guys leave, they're going to try something and something really is going to happen really bad. I'm letting the cop know something's really going bad. If they get stupid with me, and I told the cop they come upstairs to my house, it's going to get really bad. Because I'm not going to let nobody hurt my family or me. The cop read through the line, bro. Like, he know I had that gun. He know I shot that shotgun. But he ain't got no search warrant, so he's not going to go for that. He's not going to do that. So he gets me in the car. So before I get in the fucking car, I raise my hands up. Yeah, motherfuckers, what? What? I beat the shit out that nigga. What? Everybody like, Then, 2 days later, 2 days later, they thought it was over. 2 days later, K Solo comes back. But this time, I come back with the army, with the Hughes boys. And we had another chapter right there on 174th and Vice Avenue. I lived in 173rd in Jenny. That's right there, Vice, by Vice, the movie, the Dover, back in that time. So I didn't even know that we had a chapter right there in 174th and Jenny. And I live in 174th, 174th in Bryan, where my school was at, a PS 50. And I'm living in 173rd and Jenny's. So I had a fucking chapter of the Hughes boys right next, another block for me, and I didn't even know this shit. So, bro, the next day, we let the Hughes boys chapter from 174th and Jenny's, in Bryan, we let them take care of that shit. And they did good. They did good. The Hughes boys, the main chapter that I was in, the Hughes boys, we didn't do nothing. Nothing. And it was a fucking slaughter. Let me tell you, the Hughes boys from Bryan, and we only had like about 17 of them. I think there was like 17 of them. They were starting to become Hughes boys. Yo, they cracked ass. They got busy. The oldest one, the one that was supposed to so-called running shit, he got knocked the fuck out with a pipe. Boom! Nigga hit him with a piss knife. Nigga fell on the floor, bro. Out. I wasn't there. But that's what my mom was telling me, my sisters told me, that the Hughes boys rocked them. And yeah, we had the Hughes boys that I'm down with, chapter 1. I was there, but not in the fight. You feel me? I was somewhere else, but they had 2 or 3 of the Hughes boys, chapter 1, checking out the Hughes boys. The other chapter, you had the main Hughes boys checking out the chapter Hughes boys. You feel me? To make sure they do this shit right. And they got busy. And let me tell you, 3 weeks after that, my mother moved out the apartment. Everybody left. Peter stood there because they didn't fuck with Peter no more. They found out that I was down with the Hughes boys. They ain't wanted no more fucking drama. They went to my brother's house and knocked at my brother's house. Peter was strapped. Peter pulled out. They were like, yo, no, we don't want, no, listen, we want to talk. So Peter said, Peter was by himself. They said, yo, tell your brother we don't want no more problems. It's over, man. And that's how it was. And then, but I remember when Peter said, yeah, it's over. But remember what you did with his girl. You didn't respect his girl, bro. Yo, but she came to me regardless. My brother's kind of tight with that one. That's why my brother was happy that this happened. Because he wanted you bad. My plans was to knock on, break his fucking door and just shoot him and his wife. I swear to God, B. Matter of fact, no. I was going to shoot him and fuck his wife. You feeling me? That's how mean and devious I was back in the days. But thank God that didn't happen. Thank God. So this is your boy K-Solo. I hope you enjoyed this flashback. This is me once again. I'll see you in a little while, guys, all right? This is salute to everybody out there. Pain, what's up, my brother? I love you. Chulo, what's up? Yo, Seabiscuit, you already know. Motherfucking King Classic, you already know. On the shout out, yo, give a shout out, big shout out. You know already, ho. Warpad, no question. What's up, twin? I mean, what's up, man? They give me a phone call. You ain't giving me no phone calls no more, no nothing. That's why I haven't called you. You know? Goes both ways, my bro. I left you a couple messages and you didn't answer them back. So, you know? Yo, shout out to everybody out there, man, that's doing Rikers Island stories. To everybody out there. Shout out to the Bloods. Shout out to the Crips. Shout out to everybody, man, because we all fucking won, man. Deep down inside, we all fucking won. All right? This is K-Solo. You know what the K stands for. So, I'll see you later, all right? Peace. K-Solo, Rikers Island Story, a.k.a. the K-Solo Show. Let's talk about it, but not right now. See you guys later. Peace. Enjoy the story.